our gorgeous, beautiful stars. Paris Star Channel here welcomes you with a new and possibly a very exciting episode, guys. As you can see, I'm definitely very excited because it was a surprise. There were no leaks, no one was expecting, and shabang! It appeared in the store and it's sold out now. Who had a chance to grab? It's yours, but then who hadn't is just like, and if you have been wondering, what am I talking about, guys? The Giorgio Armani is in the house, or should I say Armani? What are we talking about today? Is it Giorgio Armani, or is Giorgio out of the equation and is just an Armani? And if you have been wondering what is happening, guys, Armani, without Giorgio, has just launched a new skin tint right over here. It was such an unexpected launch, so this tint is ready to be tinted. It is ready to tint my skin. And ready to be tested. We are going to talk about this exciting launch. So yes, guys, if this is something that interests you, welcome. Please tune in to my channel, to the party, where we celebrate diversity and beauty. Because diversity makes us all different, but with our differences, we are all gorgeous, unique, and beautiful. Guys, let's start today's episode. Today's episode is all about the new and super exciting launch from the Giorgio Armani brand in the form of the Armani skin tint. If this is something that interests you, tune in because we're starting the episode. Alright, guys, so here we are ready to play with the product. A super exciting premiere when it comes to this product. And let's just say, before we're going to introduce the product, back in the past we had the whole Neo Nude collection, which in my personal humble opinion, it was a great collection that has been withdrawn. It was a collection that was introduced and it was a super nude type of a collection, very gentle, subtle, yet beautifying, and I think it was a great collection. And the whole collection was withdrawn. Is Armani now reintroducing this collection in the form of the reformulated products, and its names is going to be different? We shall see, we shall find out. So yes, guys, we're talking about this product, which is the Armani Skin Tint. As simple, actually, as that, guys. And this is how the product looks like. Let's have a little bit of the unboxing experience right over here for you. So we're having Armani Skin Tint. My shade is a shade F2, probably as fair to longwear skin tint. And then we're looking at the packaging right over here, some information. 12 months of the shelf life, and it's flammable. This is supposed to be a skin caring formula and it's flammable. What is happening? What kind of ingredients? So you can pause and have a look at the ingredients. What makes this product flammable? Is it going to set me on fire? Jokes aside, my shade is F2. And the packaging already is very nice, very luxurious. Skin tint, F2, very simple name, nothing extra fancy right over here. And then you take it out and then it welcomes you with a tube, which is quite nice actually. Despite the fact that it is a plastic tube, still it looks nice, it looks fancy, it looks quite luxurious. And then we have some information right over here. L'Oreal, guys, L'Oreal. And then 12 months of a shelf life and it's flammable, 30 milliliters of the product. And then you squeeze a little bit from the tube, and guys, this is a super lightweight liquidy consistency, and the shade F2 has a little bit of a cool tone, pinky undertones, which I love. I absolutely love, so I can't wait to put this on my face and see how it is going to look like, guys. So yes, this is how the product looks like. So let's stop a little bit in here. Guys, I'm not shady or anything, but it's definitely my own opinion. Opinion are not facts. It looks like Giorgio Armani, or maybe without Giorgio anymore, just an Armani, is being taken over by the L'Oreal. So the L'Oreal, as far as I know, as far as I consider, is the drugstore brand. So I am actually very curious how much of the Italian Giorgio Armani core lies within the Armani line these days. Is the drugstore L'Oreal charging us a luxurious price for the product just because there is an Armani right over here? Have we come out to this kind of a moment? We shall see. I don't know. It's just, you know, my conspiracy theory. Anyway, guys, okay, let's go into this product that has been unboxed and talk a little bit about this claims that we're going to see it from the official website. Right now you can see it. What do we see? Longwear Radiant Glow Skin Tint infused with Care and Gordon pearls. 24-hour hydration and weightless wear. Capture to the golden hour effect anytime, anywhere with Giorgio's Armani new skin tint. This new skin tint features light-catching golden hour pearls for radiant, healthy look. The 92% silk-like serum hydrates, perfects and boosts luminosity. Microsilk technology creates a weightless skin-to-skin sensation, buildable from low to medium coverage, undetectable, suitable for all skin type. Enjoy 24-hour hydration and weightless wear, available in 20 inclusive shades. The new golden hour effect. 24-hour hydration, radiant finish, buildable coverage, hydrates, plumps and smooths, weightless skin-to-skin sensation, 92% skin-like serum formula. Inspired by the silky, refined feel of Giorgio's Armani Organza creations, skin tint formula is a lightweight and stretchable as the fabric itself, infused with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, white lily, vitamin C. It hydrates, plumps the skin and targets dullness while bringing luminosity over time. It marks dark spots and redness. And guys, I guess we live in the times when we can use our artificial intelligence. In my personal situation, it was the ChatGPT. Do the photos of the ingredients list and ask the ChatGPT of the judgment. So first things first, right now you can see the photos of the ingredients list so that you can have your own look into the situation. And guys, obviously it's all unknown. We do not study ingredients, but thanks to the ChatGPT, we can actually ask him, paste the photo, and it's going to tell us everything. So by all means, I am not any expert when it comes to the ingredients list and analyzing ingredients list. Right now I am using ChatGPT to help me, to tell me what is going on, and my ChatGPT has divided the ingredients list into the beneficial ingredients, into the controversial ingredients, and then gave me a summary. So guys, right now you can see what ChatGPT has told me about the ingredients list, because it was flammable. Like the formula is flammable, so I want to know what is going on. And guys, what do we see? The beneficial ingredients: glycerin, hydrating agent. We have the sodium hyaluronate, a powerful humectant, which is the hyaluronic acid, should I say. Deeply hydrates. Then we have the perlite. It has a volcanic mineral. We have a silica, improves texture. Then we have niacinamide, also known as vitamin B, brightens skin tone, supports the skin barrier and helps reduce the inflammation. Then we have ascorbyl glucoside, stable form of vitamin C, helps even out skin tone and provides antioxidant protection. Then we have the Pancratium martimum extract. I think this is the white lily extract that has been claimed by the Armani. Plant-derived extract known for its skin brightening and anti-dark spots effects. Magnesium sulfate, guys, helps improve product texture and may soothe irritated skin. And then we have products that create some sort of a film on our skin, the last two ingredients. And then we go to the controversial or less beneficial ingredients by ChatGPT, the artificial intelligence. Alcohol denat can dry out or irritate sensitive or dry skin types, though it helps with quick product absorption. So it's something for something. If you want the product to set on your skin, and if you want the product to be long lasting, there's very often alcohol denat. I can speak only for myself, from my own personal experience, and my skin do not tolerate everyday usage of products that have alcohol denat. Then it becomes dry and it's screaming like help. And then there's a Korean beauty that comes to help, actually. So yes, me personally, my skin do not tolerate every day of a product with alcohol denat, for sure. We're going to see how much moisture within this serum skin tint we're going to have, and we're going to test it out. Then we have phenoxyethanol, which is a preservative, quite controversial, considered safe in low concentration, but may cause irritation in sensitive skin. Then we have an emulsifier, and then we have the disodium EDTA used to stabilize formulas. Then we have the titanium dioxide. Then we have the bismuth oxychlorides that add shimmer but may cause irritation. And then we have the synthetic fluorofluoride, which is the synthetic mica. We have the fragrance, and we have the aluminium hydroxide. So, to summarize, the Giorgio Armani tint has a very well-balanced formula. It combines high-performance skincare ingredients like niacinamide, sodium hyaluronate, and ascorbate glucoside, and the extract from the white lily, with a sophisticated silicone-based structure that gives light, smooth, long-lasting finish. The presence of alcohol denat and fragrance might raise concern for sensitive or dry skin types, but these are common in the luxury formulas to enhance texture and fast absorption. That said, the formula is technologically advanced, elegant, and protective, perfect for someone who wants both beauty and skin benefit in one product. So yes, guys, that would be all to summarize the skin introduction. And right now, let's go quickly into the shade introduction as well. So I chose the shade F2 because it had, in my opinion, a very interesting pinky undertone. And I think that you can see it, because me, as a person that has all sort of shades, if I go here, I'm pretty fair. Right now we are in the middle of the summer, so it's pretty warm. My skin is tan, but I have lots of golden, warm, neutral undertones. So I use cool undertone type of a product to balance everything out. Because if my foundation or if my skin tint or whatever complexion product would be too warm, I would be practically yellow-orange by the end of the day. So I need to use something to counter-attack this type of a situation. So that's why I chose F2. And as you can see, it is a very pretty and beautiful, cool undertone. Absolutely. And just to give you a comparison, I have Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 475. And it has the cool undertone as well. Of course, it has much more coverage right over here. You're going to see it. And this is the foundation. This is the tint. Very cool tone, pinky. This is the tint. And it reminds me a little bit about the tint from the Lisa Eldridge, one of my all-time favorite foundation that is non-drying to the skin and it's skin perfecting. And mine is in the shade T3. And let's have a look at the comparison. Oh, very similar in shade, actually. Very nice. Good. So they all go similarly within the undertone, the cool pinky undertone that you can observe it right over here. This is the coolest, the skin tint from Armani. F2. This is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk 475. I am 475 or 5, depends on my mood. And this is the Lisa Eldridge T3. So this is the comparison. If more or less you are the similar shade like I am, you can have a look how it presents itself. I am actually very excited about this super rare cool tone pinky undertone, because when it comes to the Italian beauty, everything is just about orange and yellow. So it is absolutely great job from Armani that they managed to pull this out. I am super excited to test it out. So yes, that would be all when it comes to the product introduction. Right now, let's apply the product and see how it is going to look like on my face. Alright guys, in this part of the episode we are going to play with makeup, the latest Armani. I'm still like confused because, you know, here is Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Armani, and here's just Armani. So I'm asking like, where's Giorgio? What happened to Giorgio? Where are you? Gone, and there's just Armani these days. So it's a little bit confusing. Is the Luminous Silk is going to go some sort of a repackaging once again, so that it's going to be Armani only? The beauty of Giorgio Armani, you know, is just like there's no shade, but the products appear, then they disappear, then they reappear, and then they're getting packaged and repackaged. It's just like Power Fabric, then it was the Power Fabric Plus, and now there is a rumor that it's gonna be neither nor of them. There's gonna be another one. So, but anyway, to the subject, guys, to the subject. The Armani. And there was a promo here in France where you buy on the launch day the product, you get the brush. And I was so excited about the brush, and so the brush came on the photo. It looks so attractive and so incredible, and then it came and it was this. I mean, I was always into the Giorgio Armani brushes because they're super luxurious price tag they do have, but it came this. I mean, it's nice, it's cute probably, like, but I'm gonna skip this. They definitely propose to apply it with hands and to melt the product with my hands. So this is what are we actually going to look like, what we actually going to do. The formula, as you can see, it's definitely very liquidy. But guys, I need to wet my sponge, so excuse me, I'll be back in just a second and we're going to continue with this application. Alright guys, so here we are ready. Before we're going to apply a few things that I definitely would like to mention. First, the most important, I suppose, I always try to film with a natural light so that you can have the most accurate insight into the situation, the products, the tones, the other tones, their shade and whatever whatnot. But today it is absolutely impossible to film with a natural light because there is no natural light. Despite the fact that we have a midday, well, the sun has hidden somewhere and there's a massive rainfall because of the heat that was going through Paris, and right now it's time for us to breathe. So I have to use lots of studio lights. It is what it is. We have to go with the flow. The second thing is I am over 40 years old. My skin is normal to dry with extremely dry areas right over here. I explore lots of Korean beauty these days and I'm absolutely mesmerized how it looks like. So today my skin has been prepped and primed by the Korean beauty and by the Biodense mask. Actually, I slept with the mask, so my skin is definitely hydrated, it's juicy, and it's ready for the makeup application. Allow me to approach so that I can show you. This is how the Korean beauty in action looks like. Everything is juicy, everything is hydrated. So yes guys, and my sponge is ready for the application as well. So that would be all when it comes to these disclaimers. Let's finally go and apply the foundation. Alright guys, the application time has arrived. As you can see, the promise of a liquidy whiteless formula. It's absolutely right over here. It is supposed to be some sort of a serum formula infused with skincare, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C and white lily extract to hydrate and plump and give you a little bit of a coverage. Have in mind that a tint is not supposed to give you a real coverage, in my personal opinion. It's just supposed to even out your skin tone. We're going to see, we're going to test it out. And guys, there's a pump. There's a pump right over here, which is so cute. And this pump is actually very similar to the, if not the same, to the pump from the Luminous Silk. A very similar design. Love it. Cohesive. And then we go and then squeeze it out. And this is the formula. As you can see, definitely very lightweight, very liquidy. And they actually suggest and oh wow. Oh, okay, few things. They propose to apply this with fingers, with hands, to warm the formula and apply this like some sort of a skincare. So we're going to do, there is a super beautiful yet subtle perfume that comes from the formula. Okay. Oh, it does give me coverage, guys. There is definitely some sort of a coverage that comes in here. The undertone helps the skin tint to melt with my skin. The effect is nice. I'm going to apply a little bit more. Warm it up right here. This perfume is very nice, very luxurious, should I say. Gives me a luxurious vibe, gives me a luxurious feel. There is an alcohol denat within the formula, so I would not be putting this in my under eye area, despite the fact and the claims that it is supposed to be skincare infused. And as the final touch, what I am actually going to do, I'm going to take the sponge, take whatever is left right over here, soak the sponge, and I am going to press gently the product. This is what I like to do. This is how I like to work with the products from Giorgio Armani. There are still some silicones in here, and I think I definitely like to press everything and make everything blend all together with my skin. And there you have it, guys. Allow me now to take the mirror. Ooh, all right. It's an I like this. Oh my gosh, because, well, if you've been watching me the reviewing Lancome, I definitely saw already some texture accentuated because of the pearly micro pearls within it. And in here, it's smooth, which is good because, well, the Luminous Silk is smooth already as well. I have hundreds of thoughts at once because I'm so happy. I'm actually very excited about this. Look at this. So, this is the side that does not have any coverage yet. And this... Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Wow, there is definitely, my skin tone has been evened out, has been perfected. Right now it has been smoothed. I love it. Okay guys, the first impression is definitely very positive, but my camera in 4K is going to tell you the truth, so you can have your own look into the situation and your own judgment. This is the most important. Your opinion matters most. Right now, this is how it looks like. To save some time, allow me now to apply this on the other side of my face, and we'll continue with this episode. Alright guys, so the skin tint is fully applied and it's slowly resting. The alcohol denat is slowly evaporating, and I like me likey what I see what I looky what I'm trying to say, I definitely like what do I see right now from the first impression. What has happened, guys, right over here, allow me now to approach. This is how it looks like. My camera is going to tell you the truth. It looks like, for me, from the first impression would be as if I would be using the diluted luminous silk foundation. This is light, medium, maximum, medium coverage that gives you an absolute perfection when it comes to smoothing your texture, and is just looking and performing very good. But this is the foundation. So it looks like they take the idea of all the how it looks like and they infused it within this skin tint, and it is definitely smoothing, and there is some sort of a hydration happening right over here, and I really like it. I applied it a lot. Usually I would apply for a whole face like 1.5 pump, and here I applied 2.5 up to 3 pump for the whole face. So it's definitely visible on my face, but I still like how it looks like. What do you think? It has a very beautiful and nice finish that is luminous but not oily, and the skin tint is not oily at the same time in the touch, and it doesn't set fully right now because it's still applied fresh. It is like 80% set, and it looks really nice. A very skin perfecting type of a product. This is what I can definitely see right now and share with you. So yes guys, that would be all when it comes to this application. Allow me now to finish the makeup and I'll be back for the first check-in. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars! Paris Star Channel here welcomes you with a first check-in. My makeup is done, and if you have been wondering what is on my face, not much actually. Our star of today's episode in the form of the Armani skin tint, and then a little bit of a color so that everything is just like having its own life. And this, my personal favorite that I rave about all the time from Makeup Forever, the blush and blush lighter type of a palette. You can be a painter and you can add whatever you want. The blushes are on in here and the blush lighters luminous are right over here. You can combine whatever shade you like to have this kind of a unique and incredible look that can look super subtle and super natural. If you want, you can build it up, but then you can just do whatever you want. And guys, this is the effect, and I am just like looking at myself. I love everything about this. I am absolutely loving everything about this. So allow me now to approach so that you can have your own look into the situation and your own judgment. This is how the product looks like. The skin tint in the shade F2 from Armani right over here. And after the application, guys, good. Absolutely good right now. Definitely super whiteless as it has been promised. And I haven't used any powders or any primers or any setting sprays. I definitely want to see and check the hydrating and skincare infused serum formula on my skin right now. My skin is definitely very demanding when it comes to such kind of a makeup products. I am super curious how it is going to look like by the end of the day. Right now, this is how it looks like, and I am super happy by the results. And guys, this is how it looks like in the natural light. I went outside to show you how this product is going to present itself with as much as natural light as possible. Although it was a little bit challenging, but hi guys. As you know, product differently presents itself within the studio lights, and then it differently presents itself when we are outside. The result, very interesting, very positive. I am super intrigued how it is going to look like by the end of the day. So yes guys, I guess that will be all when it comes to now. Let us meet by the end of the day for my final check-in and my final thoughts about this extremely exciting launch from the Armani in the form of the skin tint. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars! Paris Star Channel here welcomes you with this final check-in and my final thoughts by the end of the day. And if you have been wondering when is the final when is the end of the day, guys, it is after 10. It is after 10, so it's time to start the summary about the star of today's episode, which is the Armani skin tint. But of course, as always, before I am going to influence you with my influenza and my, oh my, do I have things to share with you? Allow me now to approach so that you can have your own look and your own judgment. So guys, when it comes to the Armani skin tint in the shade F2, allow me now to approach. This is how it looks like. Nothing really has been applied apart from the skincare. No primers, no setting powders, no setting sprays. Just the skin tint to test the power of the skin tint and how it is going to look like. It looks glowy. I'll get that in just a second, but I suppose the most important thing is to check if there is some sort of a dryness, and there is. My skin is a little bit tired. Probably, this is what I've said before, this is why I am personally concerned that the presence of the alcohol denat that is pretty high up within the ingredients list might definitely impact me personally and my mature skin and causing some sort of a dryness. This is something that I can definitely observe a little bit right over here. So guys, when it comes to my own personal opinion based on my experience when it comes to the Armani skin tint, Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the skin tint. But there are buts. I guess we already touched the subject of the presence of the alcohol denat. Pretty intense, and my skin is definitely feeling it, and a little bit, the dryness is a little bit accentuated, but that is not a very big deal. The other thing that is actually bothering me personally a little bit when it comes to the ingredients list is the presence of the micro pearl luminous powder. And I don't know what is happening recently with this skin tint and skin products that are not glowy from within, from the skin caring ingredients, but they're glowing from within, from the artificial made powder, pearly powder that is infused with the product. And for example, last time we tested the one from the Lancome. There was a lot of such kind of a powder, and my personal issue is that such kind of a powder accentuate my texture. My texture, usually when I want things to be calm and smooth, is just screaming. And in here, I deeply believe that we are having a similar situation. Not exactly the same at such kind of a super high scale like we observe within the Lancome skin tint, but definitely we can observe it on my skin. Guys, right now you can see a photo which is going to show you what am I talking about. You can see a massive glow in the areas that I don't want them to be glowy. But I have no choice because the micro pearls are absolutely present over here. So yes, this is my own personal issue. Of course, but you can use any kind of a mattifying powder and apply on top of the skin tint to calm down the radiance, and you are good to go. But not everyone like powders. But I guess that is the only way. Basically, what I am trying to say, because I have hundreds of thoughts in my head at once, what I'm trying to say is as if you would take a little bit of a highlighter and dusted that highlighter in the areas that usually you don't do that. And then you can see accentuate texture. So if you have a textured skin, consider yourself warned from me. I deeply believe that the micro pearly powder that is infused within this formula can accentuate your texture. It is exactly opposite to my #1 foundation that I use very often, and it is the Luminous Silk. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, it gives you a very beautiful luminous matte that is matte. So, and thus it's not shiny, it doesn't accentuate texture, it's just shiny and it's smoothing and it's skin perfecting. Right over here they decided to go in the other direction, completely opposite, put some sort of the pearly luminescent radiant powder, and then I can see my texture. I can still see my texture. Whatever shine you can see right now, it is not because of some sort of an oils or anything, because my skin is mature, normal to dry. It is because of that powder that just bounces and reflects. And the most interesting thing is, it is very important where you are and how the light is going to be reflected, because then it looks differently when you are inside the building, and it looks differently when you have a sunlight directly in your face. So I guess, guys, if you would be asking me, I like it, but I don't love it. Which one I do love? It is always the same, and it is the one from the Lisa Eldridge and Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint. The ingredients list, absolutely amazing. Infused with skincare, no alcohol denat, no alcohol at all, nothing controversial. It's just a perfect blend of the skin care with a skin tint. It wears very well, it doesn't dry my skin, it is extremely mature skin friendly, it does a super beautifying skin perfecting effect on my skin. It's just like yes, 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 yes. And here, because of the fact that accentuate my texture, because of the presence of the micro pearls, I'm repeating myself, but it has to sink in, the message. It is a good one, but it is not a loved one. The one that is loved is the one from the Lisa Eldridge. So yeah, guys, nonetheless, Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the Armani skin tint. A little bit of a mattifying powder and you're good to go. Nonetheless, these informations, they definitely have to be said. And guys, just for a little bit of your information, right now you can see it, guys. Once again, I'm going to show you what this tint it does. This is how it looks like on one day, and now we're going to wipe the product away so that we can see what kind of an effect this skin does to my skin anyway, because obviously the skin tints are giving you minimalistic coverage, if any coverage. Their task is just to even out your skin tone. So if you have been wondering how powerful, how punchy this skin evening is, well then, allow me now to show you guys, this is how it looks like. So as you can see, it definitely does do something, which is quite nice and definitely something that I wanted to share it with you. Alright guys, so I suppose that is all what I wanted to share with you about this product, Green Light, but with a little bit of warnings. This episode, guys, has come to an end. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you so very much for tuning into my channel. On my channel, we celebrate diversity and beauty because we are all different, but with our differences, we are all gorgeous, unique, and beautiful. Guys, thank you so very much with your continuous support on my channel, with your likes, subscriptions, and your comments. You're helping me to grow and to reach out to many people. Thank you so very much for that. Guys, this episode has come to an end. See you soon in my next episode. So, kisses and cuddles. Take care. But as for now, guys, bye-bye now.